Alright, welcome back. We got our mounting bracket installed there. Kind of cut that out, giving me a little bit of trouble, but that's okay. And now we're going to get ready to install our LCD monitor. So we're going to do some of the wiring first. And we're going to work on getting this mains cable ready. Wherever it is, we're going to take this plug end off and put a Molex connector on that fits the game. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to cut off this male plug end here that would go into your outlet, like so. And throw it in the garbage, not on the bench. This one bench is a mess. You can see our 3 wires in there. We have the green is for the field ground, and then you got your neutral and live. So I'm not like an electrician, so what I usually do is I'm going to splice this open a little bit. I cut along the green wire just to be safe. Obviously you don't plug this in when you do it, but just give it a little slice. Maybe go a little deeper. Let's pull this mess apart. What we're going to do is we're going to pull down a little bit. You gotta pull a little bit of it out. Then we're going to take a look at it, make sure we didn't splice any of it with our razor knife. And we did not. There's a little string in there. That means this is a good cable. I'm going to snip off the extra bit of shielding. Like so. Also going to get rid of this string. Strip back a little bit of our wire. I already looked at the connector in the game. We need male pins with the male connector. So we're going to use these male pins. Some stuff away. And I'll be right back. I like soldering these in just to make it a little more secure. So, first things first, we'll tin our soldering iron. I'm just going to tin these wires up a little. Look at the way this one looks. Snip off the frayed ends. Just on this one that's kind of goofy, especially. Okay. There is a Molex connector crimper thing you can get. I don't use that. I take the time to just put a little bit of tin solder, lead solder, we'll tin this a little bit, right in where the so basically we want to solder kind of solder it in right, in here. We want the wire to lay in there and crimp the shielding on here. So take our mess of stuff here, lay the wire in there, mount the 2 bits of solder together. Really cool. I also did this for the video connectors too. soldering it in there makes it last longer. You have less connection issues in the future. It's just, it'll save you a headache someday. What I'll do is I take this crimp tool and I kind of manually crimp these around circular, and then I crimp them down. Sorry you can't see that. There you go, we got a nice crimped wire, soldered in. Soldering it down and off. If you do a sloppy job at this, it won't go in the connector very good. So, you have to do a lot of these. That's where that crimp connector thing comes in handy, but the connections aren't as good. So, and I know in this plug, the frame ground is in the center pin, so we're going to put that in the center pin. You should just hear it click, and then you know it's in there good. And I want to say the white one goes at the back. It really doesn't matter that much, but alternating current is alternating. It's not like the polarity is shifting back and forth. So we inspect our work with main stuff. It's really good to inspect your work to make sure there's no frayed bits of copper laying around or any of this shielding is cut. So, yeah, it looks pretty good. So there we go. Got it. Got our plug installed for our LCD monitor. This goes into like a regular computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this and the VGA connector into the monitor, and I'm going to mount it on that piece of wood. So we're going to go do that. Alright, we got the monitor installed, and I've just kind of connected up the wires here just to see if this thing electrically works properly. You know, we connected our mains. I connected the VGA into the converter, and let's power it up and see if we get some picture, huh? Alright, there we go. We got it sort of running. Once I get the control panel done, I'll go through and tweak the color some more. It's not perfect yet, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to install this marquee, and then we'll keep going. So I'm going to set this up. We'll install that real quick. For the monitor bezel, I ended up just masking off the glass and painting it. It's the least expensive option, so that's what we're going to do. Just kind of paint it with a couple coats of black after I masked off the area where the monitor goes. So, alright. Okay guys, I got the glass shroud on, got the monitor installed. We're still waiting on the artwork, so that's what's holding us up. But we're almost done. As soon as that artwork's installed, we put the controls back together, we'll be in business. So, I also went ahead and did this claw crane right away. Unfortunately, guys, sorry. There's not enough time in the world to show you everything. Thanks to Charlie at Spooky Pinball for you know, printing us all these nice graphics. And we'll be moving this thing out of here right away tomorrow. So. That's what's going on here. And we'll be finishing this one up at the location, actually. All we have to really do is just do this control panel, and it's pretty much done. I may put an inner shroud in here. It's not focusing. I really don't like painting on the glass, but it is the least expensive option. The budget on this thing has kind of gone up too high, so we want somebody to be able to afford to have it in their home. So should look nice when it's done. Maybe if I can find a newer Soul Calibur board, I'll upgrade it to maybe Soul Calibur 4 or 5 or whatever they're up to. We'll check back with you when we get the artwork in, when we're putting this control panel together. So see you then. There we go. We got the control panel together. Buttons installed. New joysticks. Still working on the color on the monitor. We still have to go and put some more monitor shroud in there yet, but I'm actually going to put a Soul Calibur 2 in this game. So I'm going to wait to adjust the monitor until I get that board. But yeah, we got it out on test right now. Everything else seems to be working fine. So that should pretty much do it. Check out this game on eBay if you want to see it, or the pictures. And thanks for watching.